Governor Wike has declared that if the executive and legislative arms of government carry out their official responsibilities in line with the Constitution, Nigeria would make tremendous progress. Speaking during a special banquet in honor of the retiring President of Court of Appeal, Justice Zainab Bukachiwa, at the Government House, Port Harcourt, on Friday night, Governor Wike repeated that the judiciary remains the most outstanding arm of government in the country.
This country is what it is today. This country not move forward today. It's because of the executive and legislature. If they have done what they're supposed to do, Nigeria will not be where we are today. The problem we have is National Assembly and the executive. The National Assembly, because of party interests, will not do what is right. Even when they pass the bill, they sign with the executive. The president will not sign. It's true. It's true. What are we talking about? It's true. And then you carry the blame to the judiciary.
He said even when the 8th National Assembly passed the Electoral Act that recognized the card reader, the president refused to give his assent.
I feel so ashamed. The 7th Assembly passed a bill how the card reader will bring into law and how our electoral process will be made to correct certain anomalies. It will not sign to law. President refused. President refused.
He noted that the forthcoming constitutional amendment kick-started by the National Assembly will amount to nothing, just like the previous exercises.
I watched today when the Senate President, they are setting up a constitutional review. Look, how many times every time we are setting up constitutional review committee, all this, will it be implemented? Will it be implemented? It's not implemented.
Governor Wike maintained that the judiciary is the least corrupt of the three arms of government. He said that the judiciary has remained consistent in the interpretation of laws to the advantage of the country.
Some people got me saying that. They heard what I said. Is it true? I said, what did you hear I said? I said that the executive and the are the most corrupt. I said, oh, okay. Today, it will be life. I need life. Now hear me. I said, hear me. The most corrupt arms of government is executive and legislature. So don't ask me again. You have had it now. Had it now. The most corrupt arms of government is executive and the what? Legislature. They should leave judiciary alone.
He said that the nation's democracy is still thriving because of the positive roles and influence of the judiciary.
But for judiciary, there will not be democracy in this country. It does not matter what anybody thinks about it. Without judiciary, you cannot have democracy. These are the people who have sustained democracy in this country.
Retiring President of Court of Appeal, Justice Zainab Bukachiwa, said that she is in Rivers State as part of her validatory process. She said that the validatory process is a tradition of the Court of Appeal.
I am in Rivers State, not for anything, but as part of my party valedictory. It's the practice, it's the tradition that whenever a president of the Court of Appeal is departing, he has to go around to almost all the divisions as time permits.
She informed that she was in Asaba, Oka, Enugu, where she held her first validatory session and will be visiting Kano, Gombe, Yola, and Ilorin as part of the retirement process, while it will end in Abuja.
This time, I have to commission 4 divisions of the Court of Appeal. 4 new divisions of the Court of Appeal. So I started with Asaba, I went to Oka, and then I'd been to Enugu, where I had my first valedictory session together with that of Izoba, who was also born out of the judiciary, having attained the age of 70. So I'm in Port Harcourt, as Port Harcourt is part of Nigeria. From Port Harcourt, I'll be going to Kano. From Kano, I'll be going to Ilorin. From Ilorin, I'd be going to Lagos. From Lagos, I'd go to Yola. Ideally, I should have touched all the divisions I've served in. I've served in Benin. I've served in Yola. But because of the commissioning of the 4 divisions, that's why I'm here. And then lastly, I'm going to Gombe. They are also my state of origin. They are also going to have a new division.
She commended the Rivers State government under the leadership of Governor Wike for rebuilding the Court of Appeal, Port Harcourt complex, upgrading judges' quarters of the Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt, and investing in the development of judges' quarters for the Rivers State judiciary.
We've been given conducive atmosphere where we can do our work. So being in the Court of Appeal had taught me so much. I know so much about Nigeria that I would be comfortable anywhere.
Justice Bukachewa emphasized that since she took her oath of office as judicial officer in 1980, she has worked hard to be impartial at all times.
And then during my tenure as a judicial officer, I was first appointed to the judiciary, even though it was the lower bench in 1980. And since that time, I took an oath of office. I took an oath between me and my God that I will do whatever it takes to see that I'm impartial. I do my work the way I'm supposed to do, in spite of the many things that befell me. I think I've kept to that promise. In the Court of Appeal, I tried to be as impartial as I could, but I give you my promise that in days to come, we'd have sufficient judges who are going to man the 2 courts you provided for us.
Presenting gifts to the retiring president of Court of Appeal and other female justices of the Court of Appeal, the wife of the Rivers State Governor, Justice Eberechi Suzette Nyesom Wike, said after witnessing the valedictory session of the president of Court of Appeal, her respect for Justice Bukachewa deepened.
From your birth up till now, talk about your family and all the experiences you've been through. And sometimes it's only when you hear where somebody's coming from that you can actually, feel what that person has been through and understand that person.
And so I have to say that I'm really, really proud of you.
She said Justice Bukachewa, through the acquisition of education, has contributed to the development of her state and the entire country.
If the president of the Court of Appeal was not given an opportunity to go to school, as her father saw fit to do at that time, and even now, when male children are prided over female and are not given the same advantage or equal opportunity, she will not be here sitting and having our respect and our acknowledgement and all the honor that we're giving to her today. We have only her father and mother, of course, to thank. Because you are an asset, not only to your state, but of course to the entire Nigeria.
She said that the retiring president of the Court of Appeal should continue to serve Nigeria, as she said in her valedictory speech.
You're retiring, but you're not looking tired. We know that you'll be even much more useful now to Nigeria than you have been. So do not be surprised if you're called for higher office or other national responsibility, and please be ready to serve as you have already pledged that you will. So please accept this token on behalf of Rivers State. Congratulations.
Presiding judge of the Court of Appeal, Port Harcourt Division, AAB Ngumel, described the Port Harcourt Division as one of the best in the country.
For the Port Harcourt Division of the Court of Appeal, I want to repeat it here, like I said earlier this afternoon. It is the most blessed division of the Court of Appeal.
It encompasses the total jurisdiction of a court in Nigeria. Everything that is the jurisdiction of a court of record in Nigeria is within the River State environment.
Secretary to the Rivers State Government, Dr. Tami Danagogo, in a welcome address, lauded Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike for his commitment to the promotion of access to justice.
This is a state that prides itself as having the governor that we say is the champion of the judiciary and justice in Nigeria.
He said that right from his first day in office, Governor Wike opened the courts closed by the immediate past administration in the state.
I'm sure most of us will remember that by the time our governor was sworn in, the courts in Rivers State were in lock and key. It was locked up for about 2 years before he was sworn in. But on his first day in office as governor, the gates of the courts in Rivers State were flung open. The last one, in all his investment in the justice sector, is that substantial justice should be seen to be done, manifestly seen to be done in Rivers State, and indeed that justices or all those who are in charge of dispensation of justice in the country should stand up.
In a post of the judiciary, the head of service, Rivers State, Mr. Rufus Godwin, said that the judiciary is the best arm of government in terms of performance.
And then from 1960 till date, our judiciary has fared excellently and brilliantly. And of the three arms of government, the legislature, the executive and the judiciary, I have no fear of contradiction that the judiciary has done the best of all the chambers.
Justice M.M. Gaba, presiding judge of Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, lauded the Rivers State Governor for investing in the construction of the Court of Appeal building in Port Harcourt and the construction of judges' quarters for judges of Rivers State High Court.
This morning, when we went for the valedictory session, when I saw the Port Harcourt Division, which I left about 3.5 years ago, and I saw the state it is now in, remembering the condition, I left it for Lagos. And we went around to also see what he is doing with the residencies of the justices of the Court of Appeal and his own judges on the River State High Court. We went and saw something that is beyond expectation.
Former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Austin Opara, in a toast to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, prayed for the country to attain development.
Indeed, a nation with 6 states and FCT, a nation that is ravaged with insecurity, a nation that used to be the strongest economy in Africa, but we are hopeful that will again be the strongest economy in Africa. A nation that, despite our diversity, is still united and strong. A nation that will continue to move strong.
The state banquet in honor of the retiring president of the Court of Appeal witnessed the rich display of the culture and dance of Rivers State and Nigeria. Comedians also treated the audience.